quickly.
They were aware so fast, and it is finally done. Oh, we're sad, though, to hear that they actually flooded, that they're going to be back open in a couple hours. All right, let's get over to Chita Craft. Chita, our temperatures still dropping. How are we looking?
Look at this. They are Tomball at 28. IAH is at 32. I did just get a message on Instagram saying, oh man, that is my Whataburger. So yeah, some people are watching very closely with us. Temperatures are dropping. Conroe at 26, 23 in Huntsville, 21 in College Station. So it's north of the city, west of the city. Temperatures are in the 20s. Sugar Land at 29, Wharton now at 27. So carefully monitoring these temperatures, but even our feels like right now in the teens and the 20s. Just posted this on Facebook and Twitter as well. So if you want to see a little bit in a closer and more length of time, you can go there and check that out. Extreme cold warning. The coldest temperatures that we are expecting will arrive tomorrow morning. So overnight tonight is really when these temperatures will drop. Through the day, what's interesting, I think over the next couple of hours, we'll probably see temperatures drop by another degree or two, and then they'll actually warm this afternoon. I think we could climb into the mid to maybe even some areas upper 30s. So hopefully that'll help evaporate any of the rain or freezing rain that did fall overnight. Now that's well off to our east. There is no more rain expected. Okay, so with this, with the weather impact alert both today and tomorrow, it is going to switch now from precipitation into just the extreme cold. Check out the low temperatures tomorrow, 22. So we are in that hard freeze across Southeast Texas with some of our wind chills dipping not only to the teens, but maybe even single digits, kind of like what College Station is doing now. Big picture, though, for the rest of the week, once we get to midday tomorrow, it's very much like the mayor just said. Once you get through lunchtime tomorrow, that's it. We're going to start to warm, I think, tomorrow with an abundance of sunshine. We go to 40. We do hit another hard freeze Tuesday morning, but we shouldn't have any liquid on the ground because anything will be able to evaporate with those temperatures and the sunshine for tomorrow. So we just really need to use extreme caution over about the next 24 hours. Let me take you neighborhood by neighborhood with these temperatures expected overnight. Remember that hard freeze, that extreme cold warning that's going to be in place. Most areas tomorrow waking up in the mid to low 20s. So Hunters Creek, you're down to 24. Near Montrose, 24. The Heights at 25. You can see Aldine at 24. Now I'll take you a little further east. Galena Park at 25. Pasadena 25. See how everybody is tracking temperatures well below freezing. So if there's anything liquid left over, I would say especially after about 6 o'clock this evening, that's it. Once the sun sets, these temperatures are going to drop really quickly. Spring Branch overnight 24, 23 for Jersey Village. Notice Baytown expected temperatures tomorrow at 25 degrees. So no one is escaping the hard freeze expected early tomorrow. Navasota down to 21. Even Galveston hovering close to the hard freeze. Tomorrow, I think you'll probably stay a hair above a hard freeze, but you'll be below the freezing point. So even along the coast, if there's anything liquid, it is expected to fall. Let me focus now into the wind chills, and this is when it becomes dangerous. This is why that extreme cold warning is in place for tomorrow. Look at these wind chills down to single digits, which actually we are right now in College Station, but Brenham down to 8. Wind chill temperatures are in the teens pretty much across the board. So actual temperatures low 20s, but your feels like temperatures are in the teens and single digits. That's why I say, hey, if you don't have to be out in this from this evening into early tomorrow morning, forget about it. You stay warm and cozy. We have had minimal, if any, power outages. So that has been a really, really good thing that we've been reporting across the area here locally. Wind right now is not much of a story. It's between about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Overnight, we could be looking at gusts maybe up to about 20 at times. And I do think that's why the wind chill or the feels like temperatures will be dropping. We're going to keep most of the breeze in throughout the day. Now, live cameras, let me take you across the city. So first, I'm going to focus in along the Gulf Freeway, facing into downtown. I love to see not too many cars. Yeah, you can see a few people are starting to get out, but we've had really good news across the area as far as our highways go, all of our side streets, and that is thanks because our temperatures just stayed above that freezing point. So some areas that did catch some freezing rain or sleet, especially on the north side. Remember, anything that's liquid could refreeze. So that could flash freeze. So it could quickly happen this evening. Now, I will say though, overall surface temperatures are going to be warmer. You have a lot of energy from any of the cars. The roads have also been treated. So even if the actual air temperature does dip to about 31 or 30 degrees, I really think most of the roads during the day will be a-okay, just because they have that extra insulation, the extra heating. One, they were pre-treated, but also because of the energy, of course, from cars passing over them. This is a live look over the Med Center. Same thing. If you do have to get into the Med Center this morning, Fannin to Main Street, no reports have been reported. So no issues have been reported, I should say. Over Herman Park, about the same. No active rain. It is the clouds in place. But the longer the clouds stay in place, that's going to limit how warm our temperatures get this afternoon. So if we had just a sky full of sunshine, I'd say maybe even mid to upper 30s. I think with the clouds staying in place, our best bet is to get up to about 35 later this afternoon. So temperatures drop for the next couple of hours, and then they will start to warm. Let me show you on our hour-by-hour planner. So around lunchtime today, I think we're still hovering at or maybe just a hair below the freezing point. By 2, 3, 4 o'clock, this is when we reach our high temperature of the day. If all this sunshine can come up, that is going to be the best news for anything liquid across the area. It'll help to evaporate. Of course, that'll help warm the actual air temperature, but also the surface as well. So everywhere we want to drive or walk in and around your home, that's good news. Before that Arctic air settles in again once the sun sets. So temperatures will be dropping by 6, 7. Do you see how quickly that happens? We can go from the mid 30s down into the mid 20s. I mean, look at that. We're talking 35 at 4 p.m. By 8 o'clock, we're at 26. That's the hard freeze. And we stay that way through our overnight hours. Now, with power on, you're probably nice and cozy, right? You're doing your same old operation, and that's also been really good news this morning. Temperature change over the last 24 hours. Well, we've seen anywhere from 14 degrees difference from College Station, Brenham, and Huntsville, down to an 18-degree difference from yesterday in Katy. Notice Angleton at 22 degrees colder compared to yesterday. So everyone is colder compared to yesterday. It's just the variation of just a couple degrees. Actual air temperatures, let me go down to street level here for you. This is closer into Katy. So if you're watching with us from Katy, notice how temperatures are falling to the upper 20s. You know, about 5 a.m. this morning, you were hovering right around the freezing point. So we were watching even the potential of some rain transitioning to freezing rain. We even had some thunder sleet earlier this morning. But now with the rain out of here, temperatures are already into the upper 20s. That'll be about the same thing overnight. So as far as your day part planner goes, rain is moving out, just the clouds that are in place. We transition with little peaks of that sunshine throughout the day. We're still going to be hovering near the freezing point, maybe a degree below through lunchtime. No active rain. So there's not anything new that's going to freeze. It's just anything liquid on the ground right now. It'll be really, really close even through lunchtime. So that's where those little patches of ice could arrive. But overall, again, nothing new. We're not expecting any new precipitation. Basically, what's already fallen is there. And then overnight tonight, after temperatures maybe hover into the mid 30s, that's when we'll start to see most of these temperatures build a little bit before they drop again to the hard freeze. So let me take you, we have a little bit of time. So I will take you more into like a national view and show you some of the rain and the snow and the sleet really across the country. Take a look at what we're dealing with just to our east. So it's the northeast part of the country here. This is the big story of just how many states have either actual advisories, watches, and warnings that have been issued. So you can see all of the snow for the upper northeast, the sleet and some of the freezing rain. That's the pink and the purple that's mixed in. And then you can see the nice little stretch of just plain old rain, a lot like what we saw here locally across the area. I'll zoom in how most of the rain now is all to our east. Maybe some light rain starting to kick out of Chambers County, and that's just starting to cross over from the Texas-Louisiana border. And now you can see how the temperatures are falling behind it. But a big part of Louisiana, Arkansas, seeing rain transitioning to sleet and freezing rain that's kicking off to the east as well. Okay, let me get an update on time. How are we doing with time? All right, so, you know, for now, y'all have had a good look at not only here locally, but really across the area. I'll leave you a last look at our temperatures. Notice, guys, how as I zoom in, East downtown, Edo at 31, Rice Military at 32, NRG reporting at 32. So these are all reports right around the freezing point. So anything liquid, you know, could freeze. There could be little patches there, here and there. But other than this, we'll be just watching the hard freeze overnight tonight.
All right, well, 100% cut up. Good to see we got some sunshine, several hours of above freezing before hunker down in the 20s.
That's right. Okay, and we want to say thank you so much for joining us. Stay with us on air and here online for the very latest efforts and updates from the city, the county, and state officials.
We will be back with another update right here on KHOU 11 Plus at 11 a.m. Until then, stay warm. We'll see you soon.